is Lundy with Consider It Joy Homestead. I'm here with my buddy Mike.
Hi, y'all.
He is my homestead neighbor up here in the land and everything. He's built a beautiful home here, and he is off-grid, and we thought we'd go over a little bit of his solar system today. But we'll get the introductions out of the way and get to some questions. So, what prompted you to go solar up here?
Well, the electric company said they'd charge me $8,000 to $10,000 to run me electric, so I had to buy a solar kit, do it myself, or spend the $10,000 for electric, and then start receiving electric bill.
Electric bill, the horrid electric bill comes every month and never ends.
Doesn't end.
Well, we have some pictures already snapped for you, and we're gonna go through this and just explain exactly what he has, what he plans on doing, and his trials, his errors, and the things that will make things go well for him. So,
Michael Shepard here again. I built a 2,000 square foot house. We couldn't find a place to house 14 kids at one time, so we literally just spent 2 years building the houses, and this is what we come up with. We're not completely done with it yet, or done with our solar field either, but we have 6 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and we don't run the refrigerator off of solar. We run just the outlets, the fans, and we run our refrigerator, our water heater, and our cook stove on gas. So this is what we've done. It took us 2 years to get to this point, and that's what we got.
So looks like you have how many? Let's see. You got 4. Another 5, 9.
12 right now.
Okay, 12 in all, and most of them are like 290
yes,
watt,
290,
right?
and there's 4 315 watts.
Gotcha.
And I got those. When you see the pictures, you'll see 2 separate charge controllers. You'll see that I'm running 2 different controller ports. So
Right. So, so how many kilowatts do you think you have here?
I do not. I couldn't tell you that.
Okay. Well, we'll do the math here a little bit. But it does you pretty good, doesn't it?
We sustain. Sometimes cloudy days, we have to conserve power, but we don't have electric bill.
Well, the good thing is this as well, or the one thing that hinders you a little bit. There are these.
Is the yes. Or the front here too as well. The front of the house.
Yep. So he has shaved out a little bit here and there and dropped some trees, I know, to try to get his sight of the southern sky freed up a little bit. So even in the middle of the thicket of what he's built here, he's still off grid.
Yes.
And right now he's working off of a 12-volt system, so I am sure once he gets his charge controller switched over to 24 volts, because yeah, it's going to be even better. It'll be more efficient for him. So hopefully he'll be able to utilize more of the power that I know he's generating. He's just losing it right now in the conversion.
Transfer.
Yeah, in the conversion. So
but once I get rid of the big trees in the front too as well, it's going to help us, because right now the sun's got to filter through the trees until 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then we got 12 to 6. We got about roughly about 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours of pure sunlight. That's if it's sunny at the time.
Right.
So if it's on cloudy days, it's got to filter through the clouds and the trees in the morning. So
Right.
it takes a little while longer to get our charge up.
Yeah, it does. So, and you have a water cistern.
Yes.
And both you fill it and you use some guttering and everything for rain collection and what have you. So it does you well. You build you put in a septic, just a standard septic with fields and what have you. So that's awesome. And he also, as most homesteaders would be doing, has a little greenhouse here and chicken coops, bunch of chickens. Oh yeah, on cue. Yeah, I got some hens down there as well.
That's our doodles for the spring doodles.
Spring doodles. And just some standard things you will find on a homestead here and there. Got some planting. Whole bunch of work's what it looks like, but this is what we do. All right, so we're going to go over some trials and errors that Mike's went through here. He, you know, being new in this and what have you, he just went just as he thought he should and everything, and started just leaning some of these up against some posts and what have you, just trying to get some power going. And we figured we'd rather go through and go through the actual what not to do scenario before we try to say, hey, this is how you should do it. At least when you're on a budget like we always are. So, so go ahead, Mike.
Well, I didn't have enough lumber to put them up on the off the ground like I did. You know, I've got 12 of these I think off the ground. So I just freely just leaned them up, and of course the wind would knock them over occasionally, and we'd have to pick them back up, rehook everything together, and then what we have here is one that fell apart and literally ripped all the connectors out of it. And I don't know if you can tell, but these fillers here are these connectors. There's 4 of them in these panels here. I don't know what the average is, but most of them have about 4. And it ripped it apart. Now I got to take it apart to try to salvage this $150 solar panel.
Yeah. Now this actually is a 290 watt solar panel. It's actually 36 volt, and it puts out about 8.25 amps. So we're talking about some pretty good power that these things are putting off. And this is one of the, I think it's 72
Yeah, 72.
72 cell
72 cell. It's a
72 cell monocrystalline. So basically, it's a very nice panel that he's gotten and everything. It's just unfortunately the wind caught it a little bit, and it don't like it when it does that. So this is what you do not do. So as soon as you get these things, no matter what, for one thing, make sure you mount them properly, and don't get in too much of a hurry when it comes to hooking these things up. As far as, hey, I want to get power now. I want to get power now. Make sure you think it out and know what you're doing. Do some research. Do some even before you get them, of course. But you want to have what you need and make sure you match everything up so everything actually will give you 100% of its efficiency. So
yeah, my big thing is I thought these were normal 12 volt. I was not told. These are actually 36 volt solar panels, but I'm charging them now as if they're 12 volt, and I didn't know that. Of course, now I got to buy new charge controllers and to charge my batteries properly and hook up my batteries properly as well. So
matching it. Matching it up, having a matching system. Anytime that you try to go through, let me get you out of the backlight there. Anytime you try to go through, and there we go. Now we can see us. Anytime you try to go through and try to change, like from one level to another in DC, you always lose power because there's an exchange of heat. You're losing usually heat. So if you can match it volt for volt, and of course it takes more volts to charge like a 24 volt system than 24 volts. It takes, what, 28, 29 volts, something like that.
yes.
And for a 36 volt, it's like 41, 42 volts. Or, as far as a 36 volt battery bank versus a 24 volt battery bank, the charge levels, of course, need to be higher. Just like in a car, you got to think, a 12 volt battery in a car usually is like 13.5 volts to actually charge. So that has to be a little bit more.
Around 19, 18.
Yeah, exactly.
Time, so
especially mine because they don't work right. So, but anyways, these are the trials and errors of doing these systems. But if you can match it volt for volt and make sure that things aren't having to switch their power levels, it'll be a more efficient system. Say hi, Mike.
Hello.
All right, here we go. This is the back of his house. His lovely guttering going down to his rain collection, which goes down to a cistern, which is around the corner. All right, so we're gonna
If you guys want
walk
to see
through
the house,
here.
come on in.
Here we go. I'm gonna surprise everybody. They don't know we're doing this.
How'd it go?
You'll find out.
Say hi.
Most people think solar, they come into a house and it's all dark like this. But this one's just lights up just like a regular house.
Regular house, middle of nowhere, no electric lines.
No electric lines.
Look at that.
I got some of them I didn't put bulbs in just to preserve energy.
Yep. All right. Here's his gas stove. Nice.
Gas refrigerator.
Gas refrigerator.
Anything out here?
Nothing wrong with that. A fan working.
Electric.
It's got electric.
Yeah, it's electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Our homemade electricity.
Nice and cool in here.
There
What
you
is
go.
it? 78 in here. It feels like it's about
Not
78.
too bad. Not too bad.
Oh, 76.
All right. Well, let's check it out.
It says 78 degrees,
Yeah.
roughly.
That's about what it is this time of the evening. This is the
Let's
hottest
see. I don't know if you can see it or not. The thing's gonna
Yeah, the
blank it out. There we go.
It cools off the right.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Here's the master bedroom.
Oh, please don't go upstairs, guys.
It's a little messy. The wife don't know how to clean, but that's okay.
Oh, she has this on video, so
This is our master bedroom, master bathroom.
There you go.
Got a shower head coming out of ceiling.
Nice. Nothing wrong with that.
Closet over here on this side.
Yeah, we'll just breeze through that so
Yeah.
the wife doesn't gill us. All
We
right.
use TVs. We use
Look at that. A television.
yeah. See that? Of course, she doesn't see the living room. It's got all the lovely ceiling fan in it.
Yes. One more time.
Air maker.
Had it.
Come up to our stairs. This is where the kids stay. So if you see a mess, it's theirs.
That's storage at the top of the stairs.
This is bedroom number 1.
All right. La bedroom.
Well, I should turn the light on.
That's okay. We have light. All right.
And this is the bathroom number 2. I'm glad it don't smell in here. Large bathroom. The kids can't complain. Well, they do, but they shouldn't.
They're chiddens.
We still got shelves to put in places. And
Oh well, you're still a
Closet
work in
making
progress. Still a work in progress. It's one of those things where you start these things, and the most efficient way to do it is to actually live in it while you build on it, if you can.
And we have 2 bedrooms in one. You see right here, we got bedroom on one side, bedroom on the other.
Yep. Bedroom with a child. And another bedroom.
We'll show them the view, I guess.
And the kitty. What's that?
The view from the.
Oh yeah, here's the view.
See the whole valley from the bedroom. This was supposed to be the master, and we got talked out of it somehow.
Look at that view. Isn't that great? It's awesome. Man, look at down there.
The peak of the house at this point is 35 feet off the ground.
35 feet off the ground. Wow, at the peak. It's amazing. How much help did you have doing this?
You really gonna ask that question?
Yes, I am.
I did a lot of it. I did have some help from friends and stuff like that. The family helped out some too as well. So
That's cool. That's
I
cool.
can't say I did it all myself.
Okay, if we were going to throw a percentage out there, what'd you say?
This closet is to be shared by that bedroom. And we still got to put hangers. We still got to put hangers up, so
That's okay.
make it look like this closet right here. So this is a
Yay.
finished closet.
Yep.
Well, needs painted, but
Right,
it's still
right.
finished. And here's the other 2 bedrooms. We got, of course, we maximize our bedrooms so we can push the kids in. So
Yeah. Shove them in where you can.
Shove 'em
Stuff them
in.
like sardines. Yeah.
we didn't make enough attic space, so we shove them in there.
There you go. That's awesome.
No children were harmed in the making of this bedroom.
Now, adults, we can't say the same thing.
Adults were harmed.
Yes, harmed. Very harmed. All right.
That is the tour of the home.
Yes.